Hello there everyone! Today I am going to be talking about the new Wild West update on Roblox, the 3.4 update. Pretty big update. There are new game mechanics, a ton of new guns, 9 new guns in fact, such as this one. It is really cool. I like it. There's a ton of new things. It's really cool. The update released May 23rd, I think. There are new things such as the auction house, there's a black market, there are new guns, there are special arrows even, and shotgun ammo. There are legendary animals. There's even new instruments. You can play like the flute and drums and guitar by buying it without game passes or anything, although there are also new game passes. Now I think one of the first things with the update is the auction house. Honestly, it's one of my favorites. It's pretty cool, and I think it is one of the biggest things of this update. And if we come in here, pretty fancy little shop. We got this guy, the auction house, and if we look in here, we can buy different guns, different new items, and black market keys. And for this, you may notice the prices are pretty high. That's one of the downsides of this. But as time goes on, the prices should get a little cheaper because people will, get what they want. But in the meantime, you can still bid on this. I would not recommend it unless, it's really good. But at one point, it was multiple $1 million for like everything. So I'm glad that that's calmed down even in a day or two. So yeah, to place a bid, you just find something that you want, and you can place the bid that you want to pay for it. You just place the bid. Of course, I can't afford it with my money, but you will place the bid. And whoever placed the highest bid across all servers for the item will end up getting the item and paying the money. Don't worry though, if you did pay money for it, like maybe you spent $20,000, but then people still had a highest bid, you will get those $20,000 back if you spent it and did not win. If you do not end up getting the item, you will not pay the price. So yeah. For some of the things that you can bid on, there's stuff like accordions, flutes, guitars, and drums. There's black market keys, really important for getting to the black market where you can get some pretty cool stuff. It's under Porto Dorado. And you can get some of the new guns, and there are a total of 9 guns. 6 guns that you can get from, bidding like this, that I'm pretty sure are epic or legendary, something like that. They're pretty rare, they're purple I think. Then there are an extra 3 guns that you can get in the normal shop. So a total of 9 guns, 9 new guns added to the Wild West. Pretty cool. Speaking of these guns, there are 3 guns that you can actually buy normally in the gun shop at Bronze City, or probably many other locations, but Bronze City notably. These guns, the 3 out of 9, don't cost a fortune in the auction house. And they're the only ones that I could afford, so these are going to be the ones that I'm testing, sorry. Okay, so for the 1855 shotgun and all body shots, it does a lot of damage. You can see over half. That's a lot of damage, especially if you're jumping around. It's easy to shoot. There's a very large range, even if you're hitting it like the side. It's bound to do a lot of damage. I absolutely love this gun. The next one, slightly cheaper, it is the Lindsay double shot pistol with 2 rounds, obviously, since it is a double shot. And here for body shots, it does 30 damage, and for headshots, it does 54. Depending on the range, this is just close to medium, more close range. But it does a fair amount of damage. It's fairly cheap, and I think it's a good deal for how much it is. It's pretty good. The last and final pistol is the hammerless revolver with 6 rounds, which does 26 damage for the body shot and a whopping 47 for the head, which is actually pretty good considering there are 6 whole rounds and you can shoot pretty quickly. It's a pretty good gun, although it is fairly pricey, so watch out for that. Next update is also really cool. It is legendary animals, which drop special loot that are better than normal ones. So here we can see a normal bison just kind of strolling around minding its own business. And here we can see a legendary bison. Upon a bison spawning, there is a small chance that it will turn into a legendary bison instead, although it is rare. So these legendary bison obviously have a lot more health than a normal bison would, but they drop a lot of super good stuff. there we go. So as you can see, they drop a lot more. And we have legendary bison pelts that, understandably, they sell for a lot, although I am in a VIP server. You get 4 of those, so that's $4,000. And they also drop normal meat, but they drop a lot of it. So understandably, they're really good. They're hard to kill though, so I would recommend getting to a place where they cannot attack you in order to not die. And of course, there are legendary animals for each animal variant, such as gators, bison, bears. They all have legendary variants. You can also get some pretty cool stuff from the black market down here, but how do you get there? Well, it's in the basement. And for this, of course, you're going to need a black market key, which unfortunately are pretty expensive, which is why I don't actually have one. But you can go in here, you can get stuff like explosive arrows, blow darts, stuff like that, really cool, just some epic stuff right in there. But if you try and get in without a key, Big Jimmy just straight up shoots you, so yeah. Here's Triple B's video where he actually went inside of the black market, so check that out because, you know, honestly, it has more black market content. They also made it so that you could buy harmonicas, trumpets, drums, guitars, flutes, fiddles, and accordions from the auction house. Even though they're an insane amount of money, you can buy them. You can also buy the banjo game pass, but that was there before. As well as that, they added the ability to pretend like you're actually really good at Roblox piano, even though you're just inserting a MIDI file, so. And if you don't have any instruments, you can always just play on the piano. It might not always sound the best. They also added these nifty cool mailboxes so that when you die, it'll actually pick up the stuff if it despawns. Of course, it won't if someone else picks it up. But, for example, I have the diamond in my inventory, and if I reset, and I go to Bronze City, and I go back over there, and over here the diamond is on the ground, but soon it should despawn. And once it despawns, it will end up in the mailbox. And oh, and as you can see, the diamond just despawned and is no longer on the ground, and if we look at our mailbox, it is in the mailbox. So that means if you die, and as long as someone else doesn't pick up your stuff, it will end up in your mailbox. Pretty cool. They do have infinite slots though for death, despawn item things, so it'll just go on infinitely. They have also added some pretty cool and hilarious new game passes, such as the new emote pack. You have the default ones, and then you have the better ones. You got Dance 1, Dance 2, Dance 3, Dance 4, the Kalinka, the Dab, the Bow. It's definitely worth it just for this, honestly. They also added the ragdoll button, so midway through running you could just fall down and die or something. I don't know, it's pretty funny. They also added new rarities, gold, purple, blue, and gray, that are sorted in your inventory like so you can easily see how good stuff is or something, I don't know. There are a few other changes with characters as well, such as character size now actually influences the speed. I'm pretty sure the taller your character is, the faster it will be able to run. So, also when you sneak, other people cannot see your name tag, so that is very good. Now they also made it so that there is a cooldown on however many horses you can actually get. See, so you gotta wait like 30 seconds after your horse dies. There's now a new jail in Porto Dorado, so if you get arrested, you may end up here. There's also now damage falloff, meaning that the farther away you are from something or somebody, the less damage you will do, depending on what gun you're using. You can see this here in the damage falloff section. The closest to left is close up and the right is farther away. They also separated bounties so that if you have a ton of bounty in a VIP server, it will not carry over to a normal server. And they added back sapphires, so you can now get sapphires again. Yeah, although I'm sorry to all the marketplace traders who had a bunch of rare sapphires and lost them all. I hope you were able to sell them in time. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this guide/update video on the 3.4 update helpful. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. And by the way, I stream Minecraft, Roblox, and I will probably be streaming more Wild West streams. Hopefully mostly Wild West streams, actually. So yeah. Also, if you have any stream or video suggestions, just comment them. Or join my Discord server and just let me know there that way. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.